I want to start at the state capitol, but wait a second. Before you reach for that remote, hear me out on this. This is getting critical and real. The legislative session ended a week and a half ago. There's still no state budget, and those layoff notices for thousands of state workers, they will start heading out soon, some of them as soon as this weekend. Our Corin Hoggard is at the Capitol, where legislative leaders say they may have deals by the end of the night.
After 10 days of private conversations, an environment bill emerged Thursday.
This bill, I think we all recognize it is a compromise.
It includes making the bass season all year long, and it claws back some of the restrictions on selling products with PFAS, allowing the forever chemicals in children's ATVs and snowmobiles at least until 2032.
And in a perfect world, there would have been no changes and, implementation would have moved forward. But at the end of the day, this protects it from future carve-outs.
A transportation bill is also done, although its elements have not become public. Sources from the working group tell me it includes funding for a study on using autonomous lawnmowers along state highways and for a new state patrol headquarters. That compromise reveals a rift that came to the surface Thursday over a borrowing bill for statewide infrastructure, a bill that now seems unlikely to pass this year. But leaders say only a few sticking points are left to resolve in the global budget.
There's probably less than a handful of things spread out over 2 or 3 of the other areas. So they've worked really hard.
I think the things that are still open and need some attention are health and human services and taxes.
Leaders may need to negotiate through a hang-up in children and families over mandating surveillance cameras in daycare centers and a jobs and labor dispute over changing the ban on non-compete clauses. But they're starting to see light at the end of the tunnel.
Getting this thing wrapped up sooner rather than later is always the goal, but I still am incredibly optimistic. Nothing is completely stuck or shut down.
We've now seen at least 4 deadlines pass here in the last 2 weeks, but the real hard one is June 30th, after which there would be a government shutdown. Leaders are very confident they'll get done well before then, and their latest prediction is for a special session sometime next week. At the Capitol, Corin Hoggard, Fox 9.